Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. To everybody that's new here, hi, my name is Victoria. I do fashion, lifestyle, beauty, and vlog videos. I used to do travel, but we haven't been able to travel quite a bit for the past year and a half, so I've kind of put a pause on that. However, things are slowly starting to reopen, and Peter and I both have our first vaccine shots, so we definitely will be picking up travel as soon as possible. But I'm back here today with another video on fashion to chat about the 5 must-have shoes for summer 2021 because it is heating up. I know we're officially not in summer yet. We've got like another, like 2.5 weeks or so. I think the first day of summer is usually June 21st, and we're only like in the first week of June, so we still got a ways to go. However, the weather in Toronto is like feeling like summer. It feels like I'm in a toaster oven every single day. It's like, I think on regular 35 degrees here for the past week or so. So I'm getting toasty. I don't know about you. And I've definitely taken out all of my summer wardrobe. So I want to share with you guys my top 5 favorite summer shoes for summer 2021. So let's just get started. I will be transparent. I don't have all of the shoes that I want to talk about, but this is kind of based on the trends that I'm currently seeing on both online on Instagram, on TikTok, YouTube, and other fashion forecast trends. So I want to round them out for you guys to kind of share with you the top 5. I only really have 4 of them, and I do have the last one on my wish list to acquire a pair. I just haven't found the perfect one yet, but I definitely will link a couple of different options from different retailers that do offer that type of silhouette. So in case you are interested in it, you'll be able to shop them for yourself as well. So let's just jump into number 1, and it is the dad sneaker. Chunky sneakers seem to be falling out of favor for dad sneakers in the past year and a half. I know dad sneakers started sneaking into the scene last year. Sneaking into the scene for sneakers. Yep, okay, I definitely did that pun. That was definitely a dad joke worthy moment right there. But for the longest time, chunky sneakers were really popular, and then we started to see them fade a little bit in favor for the dad sneakers. And now I think dad sneakers this year are in full force. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. I tried to resist it for the longest time ever. And if you asked me before this year, I probably would have been like, ew, dad sneakers? Like, why? They just look so pedestrian. But they literally are pedestrian. We have been stuck at home with nothing really left to do except to go outside for walks for the past year and a half, and I think everybody definitely is gravitating towards a lot of comfort. Dad sneakers definitely came in and swooped us and saved us on the comfort level. I picked up these New Balance ones. These are the 990 version 5s, I think that's what they're called, and these were sold out for the longest time ever, like this specific colorway in the gray. So I finally snagged myself a pair, and boy am I happy that I have a pair of these for myself now. I understand why dads everywhere out there love these sneakers. They're so freaking comfortable. I think this is probably my first pair of New Balance sneakers that I've owned since maybe grade 3, 4, and I don't know why we stopped wearing them. They're just so comfortable. Granted, they're a little bit expensive. This is probably the most expensive non-designer pair of shoes I've bought in a long time. And when I say long, I mean long. Most of my shoes don't ever really go over $150 if they're not designer ones. So spending $230 some on this was kind of painful, but worth it nonetheless. Even if this trend is not going to last longer than this year, I personally will continue to wear these sneakers. I mean, I still need to walk my dog. I have errands to run. I like to go and take walks around the neighborhood. So these will definitely become my errand shoes even after they're no longer trendy. But personally for myself, I think they're going to stick around for at least another 1 or 2 summers before they fade out of obscurity. And because they are so functional, I think everybody can definitely jump on this trend and not worry about these shoes kind of like fading into obscurity and never being able to wear them afterwards. I know I get flack for saying this all the time, guys. You don't need to stick to trends. Wear whatever makes you happy and wear whatever makes you comfortable. But if you are here to kind of get the scoop on what's trendy for summer shoes for this summer 2021, then these definitely are it on the list, and I would highly recommend you getting them. One thing I do want to let you guys know is to stick with your true size. I spoke to a lot of people. Some people said size down, some people said stick to your true size. If you're having a hard time getting a hold of these to try them on to see which size fits you, then I would recommend getting a couple of different sizes if you can and trying them on at home and then returning the ones that don't fit you, because I made the mistake that the minute I saw these came back in stock and I ordered the first time from Holt Renfrew, I sized down by half size because some people told me it was too big, and unfortunately they were way too tight on me and I wasn't even wearing socks, so you can only imagine how tight it would have been if I had thrown socks on. So I returned them and I actually repurchased them directly from the New Balance website, which is phenomenal because they were also, I think, on Rakuten, I think. So I got a little bit of cash back too, and I got my own true to size, and yeah, they fit perfectly. So I'm a size 6 and I got the size 6, and I highly recommend that you also get your true to size if you're going to be getting these specific New Balance shoes. Otherwise, dad sneakers, I'm down for it. There's so many new styles that New Balance released recently, and a lot of other brands are also jumping on board the dad sneaker look. But if you want the ultimate comfort, then New Balance is where you want to go. If you just want the look, you can definitely go to fast fashion to find like a similar pair of shoes for way cheaper. I know not everybody has the ability to bankroll a pair of $230 shoes. If you do, get these ones. If you want the more affordable look, I will also link a couple of other options in the description bar down below for you. Along the line of dad sneakers are dad sandals. And okay, this was another pair of shoes I really resisted last year. I caved, I got them, and once again, they're the most freaking comfortable things in the world, and they are the dad Velcro sandals. So these came out last year. Chanel, I think, released this sort of iconic silhouette, and they sold out like this. I was unable to get my size in any of the patterns or prints or designs, and once again this year I attempted to get them in that like nice taupe suede color. Sold out completely my size again. So you know what? I found this pair from Aloha's, and I actually have a couple of pair of shoes from Aloha's, and I really, really love that company. I believe they are based in Spain, and they are a brand that's built on ethical demand, so they don't make their product unless there's enough demand for it, which means everything is made for pre-order. So you place your order, and once they have enough units on request, then they go produce them and then they ship them to you, which I think is amazing. It doesn't perpetuate the overproduction and overconsumption of fashion, and they only really end up creating what they need. So I saw this pair from Aloha's, I decided to snag it, and I do not regret it. This is not because I wasn't able to afford the Chanel ones. I just couldn't literally get them in my size in stock, and I wanted that look, so I ended up going to Aloha's to get them, and these are so freaking amazing, comfortable. These are like the most padded shoes I could ever wear for summertime, beyond the sneakers for sure. If you want something that's open toe and a little bit more airy and breezy, I would definitely recommend going for these sandals. I will link these ones down below in the description bar. I know these ones aren't the most cheapest version of this specific style, so I'll link a couple of other ones as well. Granted, I can't speak to the comfort level of the other brands. I can just say that Aloha's makes some crazy comfortable shoes. The footbedding in here is all completely padded, so it literally feels like you're walking in a cloud, and they're so light, so it doesn't even feel like you're wearing shoes. So easy to put on because it's just Velcro everywhere in the back and on the front. Honestly, I kind of just like slide my feet in, loosen up the back if it doesn't like pop up right away, and I'm ready to go out for my day. They are so cute. They matched with like literally everything. I've also created a little styling video on Instagram and TikTok on 3 different ways that I like to style these shoes, so I'll also link that down below if you want to check it out just to see the different ways you can wear these, because I know I was a little intimidated first when I first tried these on. I was like, they look a little bit grungy. Can I get away with wearing this with everything? Yes. Yes, you can. You really can. And now I want to get a hold of these shoes or this type of silhouette in like a lighter color too for my other more like pastel-y outfits, because this is really dark, and although this already matches with a lot of my wardrobe, I do want a lighter pair to kind of like alternate between the two. Must-have shoe trend number 3 for summer 2021 is going to be slides. Okay, so this is a classic. I know I've definitely shown these in my previous must-have shoe videos before, and these are just my Hermes Oran slides, but slides are such a must-have for summertime, and they're back with a vengeance this year. Again, I think everybody's just really into the comfort, and when it comes to shoes, you want them to be comfy, because in the summertime, you are walking around so much. The last thing that you want is to tear up your feet, get plantar fasciitis, or pains and blisters. So find yourself a pair of comfy slides and slip them on, and you're great for the summer. I think these are actually also quintessential for any like beach hangs or park hangs that you have. Anywhere that you want to be able to slip your shoes on and off from your feet really quickly without having to like do with a bunch of laces and velcros and straps, this is definitely up the alley. You don't need to get this specific pair because I know these are a little bit pricey, so I'll link a bunch of similar styles in the description box down below. Personally, for myself, I would get white because I think it looks really nice with the summer tan. I also love the look of brown leather too, because I think that looks really nice against everybody's skin tone. But if you want to play it up and have a little bit of fun, I know neons are having a huge moment right now, as well as pastel colors. Aloha's has some really cute slides right now in a bunch of different colors, like I think a mandarin orange, a little pastel lime green, a baby blue moment. Oh, those colors are so cute, and like the pastel rainbows for summer this year are like giving me all the happy vibes. So I'll include a couple of other slides down below, but get yourself a pair of slides. They can be expensive or affordable. whatever, you are definitely not gonna let go of these come this summer because they're gonna be so easy to just take on and off wherever you're wearing them. I feel like this video was like unintentionally structured to go from like comfortable to a slow accumulation of discomfort when it comes to shoes. Not to say that these shoes are not 100% uncomfortable to wear, but they're not as practical as all the other ones that I just showed you guys. So I'm going to show you the only pair that I don't currently have in my possession right now, and it is the platform thong sandals. I'm going to pop it up right over here so you can see what it looks like, because I don't have a cutaway of me wearing them since I don't own myself a pair. However, I think these are such a beautiful classic, and although they look really trendy now and it is kind of like a newer silhouette for this year, it's definitely very reminiscent of the 90s platform sandals that were everywhere when I was a kid. You know, that like thick black chunky sandal with the elasticated black kind of band that goes across the top? That was like chef's kiss, the pinnacle of fashion in the 90s summertime, and it is back with a vengeance this year, guys. 90s fashion and 2000 fashion is very popular, and that seems to be the sandal that everybody loves. However, with a slight twist and an upgrade of implementing the thong style silhouette with the platform. A brand that I think that does this really, really well is the Row, although their sandals are like $1,000. So I know that's definitely not really accessible to everybody. So I have found a couple of other brands that do a really well version of that, so you can get the exact same look. I cannot speak to the comfort level of any of these brands because, like I said, I don't own these shoes myself and I don't know how well made they are, but I'm seeing these everywhere online right now across fashion forecasters and a lot of styling videos that I'm seeing all over social media. So I can definitely expect to see a lot of these making their appearance this summertime. They do look fairly comfortable because they are flat, but I think it really depends on how much cushioning each brand wants to put into the footbed, and I guess like how stiff the leather is on the thong part that goes in between your toes. I know sometimes I have a bit of an issue when it comes to like the thickness of the material there. If it's constantly chafing and rubbing against in between my big toe and like the index toe, is that what that toe is called, the one right next to your big toe, it can get relatively uncomfortable and you can develop blisters really quickly. So I would definitely say read the reviews before you order these shoes. I think they're really cute. It's a very sleek, beautiful, classic look that you can use to dress up any sort of outfit, whether it's a casual one with like oversized jeans and a t-shirt, or you want to wear it with a cute summer mini dress. I think these are going to be sandals that will last you a long time and go beyond just this one season, and it's a totally different look from the other slides because it has like that thong silhouette and it's much more platformized. Is that a word? We're going to use it as a word now. It's a verb. It's a platformized version of the slide, and I think it's going to be really, really cute for the summertime, and plus it's going to give you a couple inches to your height, so like, why not? The last quintessential shoe for summer 2021 I'm going to show you guys is probably the most uncomfortable of the five. Not saying that they are uncomfortable, but ranking all five of them, this is probably on the far end of discomfort, and it is a pair of lace-up kitten heels. I know we have been loving kitten heels so much recently in the past couple of years, and that love has not died down. They are still around, just as strong as ever, and I'm really loving this lace-up detail that we're getting from them to not only help elongate your legs, but to add a little bit of extra detail to your feet as well. So when I say discomfort in these, I mean in the sense that, like, first of all, you have a little thong slit to deal with. As we just previously mentioned, they're not always the most comfortable, so find yourself a pair that doesn't rub up in between your toes and you should be okay and you won't have any blisters. Next is the wrap-up with these laces. Okay, they look really cute, I have to admit, when you first put them on, but I've had this issue with every single pair of like wraparound shoes that I own, regardless of the material, the heel height, or just even like the fabric used for the lace up. After walking around in these for like 20 to 30 minutes, they always somehow manage to slide down my calves. I don't know why. Like, can somebody please explain to me why this happens? It doesn't stay up. And if you want to stay up, you have to tighten it really, really tight. And then it gets to the point where it's cutting into the circulation of your legs. And then your legs just start to look lumpy. And then when you take them off, you have all those lines on your legs. And it's not cute. So I've personally had a little bit of trouble locating the perfect lace-up shoes. This one does kind of meet the standards of what I want them to be, although like it does fall down after a while because this is like a very thick faux leather that isn't exactly the most malleable, and it just like loosens up on its own. But I do have to say these are hella cute, and if you're wearing any short dresses or mini dresses or attending weddings this summer, this is definitely the shoe that you're gonna want in your arsenal to make your overall look cohesive and perfectly on trend. And I have to add to the fact that it's a kitten heel, so it's kind of comfortable, I would say, but overall it's probably the most uncomfortable out of all of these 5 shoes that I just showed you, but it's not the worst by any means, because I've definitely worn shoes that like literally after 5 minutes of putting them on, my feet feel like they're about to fall apart. So please do not think less of these shoes. They are absolutely stunning, and I can see so many beautiful outfits paired together with these lace-up heels for the summer. All right, so that wraps up my video of the top 5 trendy shoes and must-have shoes for summer 2021. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agreed with this video, and if you had any personal favorites of your own or other shoes that you've been really loving that I didn't mention that I probably missed and I should probably add in an upcoming video of some sort, or I can just include some selections in my description box if you think there are additional styles that are just as trendy for summer that I didn't mention. I'd love to know which ones you currently already have in your wardrobe and which ones you're thinking of picking up as well, or if there are specific styles that you're just like vehemently against and you're just like, absolutely not, Vic. I will never in a million years incorporate this into my wardrobe. That is a blasphemy of shoe in general. I love them all, guys. And as you know, I already have 4 of the 5, and I am planning on getting that 5th one just to add one extra different silhouette into my overall shoe collection. We'll see if I can find the perfect one. You probably will see an update video down the road. I'm thinking of doing a video of like a collective different things that I've bought recently that aren't hauls either, because I don't always just buy hauls from brands, guys. Like sometimes I go to places and just buy like 1 or 2 items or just 1 item, and then I don't end up showing you because it's not like a whole haul. So let me know if you would like to see something like that, kind of like what I've bought this past month as like, I guess not really singular items from a brand, but just a non-haul, if that makes sense. Not like an anti-haul, just things that I've bought. Because like those New Balance shoes, I did not buy 10 pairs of New Balance shoes, but I did buy those New Balance sneakers for the summertime, and I'd love to kind of like share with you guys some new things that I bought here and there. So yeah, just let me know if that's something that you would like to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you want to see more of me, you know where to find me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm always posting on there. And if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. I really greatly appreciate all of your support, guys. We are getting so close to 10K. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're having an amazing day. I will see you guys in the next one, and in the meantime, have a lovely, amazing, safe summer. Love you guys. Bye.